fade my disbelief and make me forget my memories. Rent a car you can't afford, put on a song that we both know, let your hair out in the wind, put the pedal to the floor, flame your light, take a smoke, put your broken rip off, wafers on, doesn't matter if the sun goes down, we'll still be up, still be up.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing a complete disaster clean with me. These are always some of your guys' favorite cleaning videos because they give you some serious cleaning motivation. Now I want to say that I don't even know how our house got this bad, but I honestly know exactly how this happened and how it got this messy. I don't know if it's like this for you guys, but in the summertime I really struggle maintaining my cleaning routines. I feel like it's just so chaotic with having the kids all home all the time and just not having that structure of school and everything. And I feel like my routines just kind of fall to the wayside. So that is definitely a struggle. And on top of that, this past week has just been the perfect storm because while my routines are kind of falling to the wayside and struggling a bit, we are also preparing to go to Montana for a vacation just to visit our family up there. And so because of that, I have been working double time trying to film for you guys and trying to edit so that I have content to share while we are gone and I don't have to work a whole ton while I'm up there. But with me having to work so much extra this week, it's really taken a toll on our house. And now I just need to take our house back and get it feeling clean and feeling fresh again. So instead of me just doing this on my own, I definitely wanted to give you guys some extra cleaning motivation today. So get ready to watch this messy house transformation and we are going to be getting it looking amazing by the end of this video. So I know that this video is going to give you some extreme cleaning motivation, and I also left it really long so that you guys could go ahead and clean along with me.
'Cause we will still be high when the lights out. With the lights off.
So usually I like to start out in our main living area, especially in our kitchen. That is definitely my domino chore, the chore that really motivates me to continue on working. However, the boys just got a new pop-up tent and they were wanting to kind of play with that. And I told them they first had to clean up their playroom if that's what they wanted to do. So we are all starting out in the playroom and just cleaning up this area. And then we will move on to their bedroom and then I will head on downstairs.
This girl caught my eye, said, "How do you do?" She said, "I am not interested, thank you." Then she left the room. Bartender, I'll have the usual. Give me the usual. I'll take the usual. I'll have the usual. Give me the usual. Another usual. Up. Nothing's wrong with me yet, but maybe this bow tie was too much. I just have to be cool, looking like I'm Clint Eastwood. Ain't the bad or ugly, my mama said that I'm the good. We went to the club like we always do. This girl caught my eye, said, "How do you do?" She said, "I am not interested, thank you." Then she left the room. Bartender, I'll have the usual. Give me the usual. I'll take the usual. I'll have the usual. Give me the usual. Another usual. Yeah.
Moving into the boys' room, this room actually wasn't too messy just because they don't have toys in here, so they really just kind of sleep in here and change clothes and everything. And in the morning I had already had them make their beds. They do that every single day, and so they just needed to go ahead and clean up their clothes that they left laying on the floor and then bring their dirty laundry down to the laundry room so that we could get that washed a little bit later. So this is their new pop-up tent, and it has been such a fun thing. We used to have one before and it ended up getting ripped after having it for years and years, but the boys have been loving having this new one. They've been having campouts in it almost every single night, and it's honestly just such a fun and easy way to keep them entertained during the summer. So if you have not checked out these pop-up tents, I would definitely recommend checking them out. You can usually pick them up for pretty inexpensive, but they just offer so much fun and they are so easy to pop up and put away.
Don't like the game, 'cause I will stay and I will wait for you.
Next, I'm moving into the kitchen, and the kitchen is, like I said, my domino chore. And what I mean by that is it's just the chore that really motivates me to continue on cleaning. I feel like once you see certain areas of your house clean, it just motivates you to keep on going. And I also feel like, especially in our home, the kitchen is definitely the heart of the home, and you can pretty much see the kitchen no matter what area of our house you're in. So this is for sure my favorite room in the house to clean, and the one that I feel is most beneficial to have clean. But I will say that at the same time, the kitchen is the first room in the house to get dirty, and I feel like that's just because we use it all the time. Let me know in the comments if there's a certain area or a certain room that you feel is the first thing to always get dirty at your house.
Don't like the game, 'cause I will stay and I will wait for you. 'Cause I will stay and I will wait for you.
So once I got everything cleared off our counters and our dishwasher loaded up, I just went ahead and cleaned out some of the pots and pans, and then I'm going to end up soaking those. I'm actually going to be making lunch for the boys, so I know that I'm going to be having more dishes, and so for that reason I'm not going to end up cleaning these dishes right now, but instead I'm just going to be soaking them because I was not good last night and I didn't do my nighttime cleaning routine. Like I said earlier, sometimes my routines kind of struggle in the summertime, and that's why our kitchen was looking so disastrous already in the middle of the day. So if I can leave you guys with one tip to take away from this video or any of my cleaning videos, is work on creating a routine that works for you and try your absolute hardest to stick to it. I really feel like routines are such a crucial way to keep your house clean without it feeling like you're cleaning all the time and without feeling overwhelmed.
Change my emotions. There isn't anything I wouldn't do to prove that everything I say is true. And if you let me, I'll keep loving you. I just can't change my emotions. Come on, love me again. You're all I need. Can you love me again? I mean, come on, love me the way you did. I just can't change my.
So once I got the countertop all wiped off, I went ahead and started pulling out everything that we were going to be needing to cook lunch. And I want to say a big thank you to HelloFresh today for sponsoring today's video. If you guys have been with me for a while, you know that I've been using HelloFresh for a really long time, and we absolutely love them. We usually end up getting HelloFresh delivered a few times a month, and it's really saved us on those busy weeks when I know I'm not going to be able to make it to the store or not put together a good meal for our family. So we have just been really thankful to have them on those busy weeks. And if you are new to HelloFresh or you're not really sure what they are actually America's #1 meal kit, and they have tons of recipes that you can choose from every single week. Depending on what kind of plan you get, you can either get the veggie plan, the classic plan, or the family plan. We usually always get the family plan, although we have tried the others as well, and we honestly love all of them. I don't think we've had any meals from them that we haven't loved, but it's really nice because you can get them delivered 2 or 3 times a week depending on what you choose. And then they also make it really easy to either skip weeks that you don't need them or pause it altogether and not have them deliver until you need them again. And all of their meals usually take around 30 minutes to make. They are really simple and they have great instructions. I honestly end up not cooking HelloFresh most of the time when it comes, but Kyle usually ends up taking it over, and it's been such a great experience to have him learn how to cook. And he also usually includes the kids when he starts cooking, so it's been a lot of fun just kind of experimenting and getting new meal ideas. And when we know that we have a busy week coming up and we know that the probability of us going out and getting takeout or getting fast food or something is pretty high, those are the weeks that we are like, yes, we are definitely getting HelloFresh, and it ends up being cheaper for our family, and then I'm still able to offer our family a home-cooked meal, but I didn't have to do all the work of shopping for all the ingredients, prepping them out and everything. It's just really nice and so incredibly convenient. So HelloFresh is offering you guys $80 off your first month. That is an incredible deal, so I will leave the link down in the description box. Just go ahead and click that link and then use the code TCRAZYL80, and that code will give you $80 off your first month. And if you guys are interested in this recipe that I'm cooking today, these pineapple chicken quesadillas were so delicious. They were definitely one of my favorite meals that we've ever cooked with them before. They were just so good. So I will leave that link to that recipe down below as well. But if you guys have tried HelloFresh before, I would love to hear what your favorite recipe is, and I'll be sure to be on the lookout for that when that recipe pops up again, and I will have to get it and try it out. So leave me a comment with your favorite recipes from them down below. Okay, so I wanted to take just a second and say the boys and I have been done eating for probably like 15 or 20 minutes, if I'm being honest, and I have just been sitting here with no motivation. I'm just like trying to rack my brain and try and figure out like how I can not have to clean the rest of the house, because honestly, it's just gotten to a point where like my room and bathroom is messed up. I have a ton of laundry to do. I have to finish doing the kitchen, all of the floors. I just want to just take a nap or something, like just not work right now. But I know that if I don't, I will regret it. And I know that Kyle will be getting home in the next like hour, 2 hours. And so I really want to work hard to get this place looking nice so that we can enjoy the rest of our time together and I can be outside playing with the kids and everything. So I just wanted to say, here's some realness. I am not always 100% motivated, and so during those times I really need to find some extra motivation. And so right now I am just thinking to myself, why am I going to clean my house? And my mom told me this the other day, and she said, think of one word to why you're going to do something and focus on that word when you're doing something that you don't want to do. So for example, right now, I am going to think of the word peace. And the reason that I'm going to think about that is because I know that once our house is clean, it will feel so peaceful and we will be able to enjoy our time as a family in peace and just living in a clean house. And so that is the word that I'm going to be thinking of as my motivator to keep cleaning. So my word is peace. If you are struggling with cleaning or whatever mundane task you are trying to do today, think of a word of what your outcome is going to be and how you're going to feel once that thing is done, and focus on that word instead of the task. So I'm thinking of peace, and we are going to get back to it.
The sun is coming up, are you ready to go? We can take a ride, we can take it slow. Your will is my law, I'ma let you be the boss, 'cause I'll go where you go.
All right, so getting back into cleaning once lunch was all done, I just started off by clearing off everyone's plates and then putting away our leftovers. Let me know if you guys do leftovers in your house. I've had a few friends where they do not do any leftovers at all, and our house is definitely a leftover house. We use them all the time for lunches. It's such an easy way to have lunch, is just by pulling out our old leftovers, and a lot of times I end up packing up our leftovers for Kyle, and he just is able to take those to work as well.
We are kings of the world, and tonight is something playground. We are kings of the world. And anywhere it's homebound, we are kings of the world. And tonight is our playground.
And then while those are soaking, I'm just going to start wiping off the counter from after lunch. And what you're seeing me do here is just fill up my multi-surface spray with my multi-surface concentrate. This is a really affordable way to be able to use those natural cleaners without having to pay that higher price of them. This big bottle of the concentrate costs around $8, I believe, and it will last you for months. It is amazing. All you do is just put a small amount into your bottle and then you just fill the rest up with water, and it's just what it sounds like. It's just basically the same thing that you normally would get in the bottle, except you use your own bottle or you recycle and use an old bottle that you used to have, and it is just a concentrated version of it. So once you fill it up with water, you are getting the same exact product, but at a fraction of the price. So I do get all of my cleaners from Grove Collaborative. If you guys are interested in checking them out, I do have a link down below as well for them, and that will give you some free goodies with your first order. I love Grove Collaborative. I think it's so convenient because they're able to be delivered right to your door. And honestly, anything that keeps me out of Target is going to save me a lot of time and a lot of money. So as much as it pains me to say it, anything that keeps me out of Target is a win.
We are kings of the world, and anywhere it's homebound, we are kings of the world. And tonight is our playground. We are kings of the world, and anywhere it's homebound, we are kings of the world.
Once I got all of our counters wiped off, I just went ahead and started tackling these dishes. Now this is probably one of our first times since having the single basin sink put in that I actually didn't find that it helped me out. Usually I love having the single basin sink. I think it's so much easier to wash dishes and keep pots and pans in there. And honestly, it's so deep that I'm kind of able to hide a little bit of extra dishes in there if we have guests over or something, and it doesn't really look like we have a ton of dishes in there because it is so deep and it's just a nice big open sink area. But in this particular case, because I was hand washing so many dishes, it was kind of hard to just have to hand wash them and then immediately rinse them with running water instead of having one side to wash and one side to rinse. But like I said, normally I do love the benefits of having a single basin sink because I usually don't do a whole lot of hand washing, and I usually let the dishwasher do most of the work for me. But let me know in the comments, if you could choose, would you choose to have a single basin sink like I have here, or a double basin sink where you have two sides? Once all of the dishes were done, I just started scrubbing down my sink. I will usually clean my sink once a day, sometimes twice a day, depending if I have dishes just sitting in here. But I feel like having a clean sink makes your whole kitchen seem a lot cleaner. It's just the little things and the details like that that just end up making such a big difference. And I also don't know what it is, but there's something about this chore that is just so incredibly satisfying to me. And it's always my favorite part to edit and my favorite part to watch of these cleaning videos. There is just something so incredibly satisfying about a clean sink.
You go to my head, 'cause I know I'm dealing with the devil. But I'm standing with my heart in your hand, and I'm too deep into in this gamble. Pull me towards you, and I cannot fight it. My head's underwater, I try to disguise it. Want you to hold me, though we haven't spoken. I need that something to get me open. Only a shot away from me to be my everything, 'cause you are only a shot away from me to be my everything.
Moving into the living room, I just started tidying everything up. There honestly wasn't too many toys down here because I had the boys bring those upstairs earlier. So it was mostly just picking up a few of their Hot Wheels items and then just putting the throw blankets and the throw pillows back onto the couch. I do not know when my kids are gonna grow out of leaving all the throw pillows on the floor. I'm hoping it's not too far into the future because it kind of drives me nuts every single day, but I just love throw pillows. So I'm going to keep having them, but it definitely drives me nuts.
Find a loophole. I've been slamming the door and just leave you cold. When I come back, you've heated up the South Pole. You see my body rush for the escape.
Once I had everything picked up off the floors, I started vacuuming. Now, if you guys saw my video a few months ago when I was doing some spring cleaning, I actually tipped this rug upside down and the rug was filled with sand and dirt and so much stuff in it. And it's honestly just kind of made me not love this rug as much as I used to. So I've been kind of on the hunt for a new rug, one that is not a shag rug like we have right now. So if you guys have any recommendations on where I can find a really good quality rug for a decent price and one that doesn't trap as much dirt, please leave them in the comments. I would love to hear your guys' ideas. And also, if you saw my home tour recently, we are in the market for a new couch just because we need something with a little bit more seating. So if you guys have any recommendations on where to get furniture, something that is again affordable but also good quality that will last us a while and something that has a bit more seating, let me know any recommendations you have for that as well. And I really do appreciate when you guys do let me know those things because they have helped me out so much whenever I ask you guys.
My
go by your side. Let me go by your side. I wanna stay in your sunlight. I wanna wake up with you by my side. Without you there is no tomorrow. We could be in for the best ride. Want this to last for the rest of our lives. Without you there is no tomorrow.
Once the rest of the house was clean, I moved into our bedroom and started stripping the bed sheets. This is something I like to do every single week. I also wanted to mention these sheets have been amazing. I've gotten a lot of questions on the days that I don't strip the bedding and the days that I just make our bed up. And the question that I get a lot is why I don't end up adjusting our fitted sheets, and don't they get pulled down on the bed and really slouchy? And these are some that I got from Target. I'm gonna see if I can link them below, but these ones have been so amazing. I end up not having to adjust the sheets at all during the week. I think it's because they have really deep pockets, and they also have a secondary tight band around the corners that kind of holds them in place better. I can't remember the brand offhand right now, but I will check it out and see if I can link them for you guys, because they are seriously like the most amazing cotton sheets, and I love that I don't have to adjust them constantly. It's really just the little things in life.
Without you, there is no tomorrow. We could be in for the best ride. Want this to last for the rest of our lives. Without you, there is no tomorrow. Are out and you stumble in the dark. You kept pushing on, but then you went too far. When your ship has sailed and all your dreams are lost, everything is wrong, you feel like it's your fault. Just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you. Don't forget it. When life throws lemons, just call on me to get you. Don't forget to get you.
Next, I just moved into our laundry room to go ahead and swap out the loads of laundry. I feel like during the school year, I do so much better about staying on top of our laundry. And then, like I've said a few times in this video, during the summer, it's just such a struggle. I don't know what it is about the summer, but I don't know. I just struggle, you guys. I hope that I'm not the only one who struggles keeping a schedule and a routine during the summer. But while I was in the laundry room, I just swapped things out of our washer and dryer, and then went ahead and washed our sheets.
And when you're feeling low, I know you'll bounce back. Oh, and just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you. Don't forget it. When life throws lemons, just call on me to get you. Just call on me to get you. Don't forget to just call on me to get you.
I seriously need to figure out why all of a sudden our dressers have become such a big catch-all. I feel like they have been so cluttered lately, and I don't know why. I don't think this is something that we used to deal with so often, but just like the last few months especially, they have just become the biggest catch-all and they are constantly looking cluttered. If you guys have any tips on ways to kind of avoid that, let me know in the comments, because it's been something I've been trying to work on, but something that I've definitely been struggling with. So if I figure anything out, I will for sure let you guys know. And if you have any tips on it, be sure to let me know.
Still have so much I want to talk about, but I messed it up and there you go. There you go, walking out that door. It felt so close, closer than it felt before. And yeah, I know that I always hurt your feelings. Yeah, I know that you'll never be forgiving me, and I just want you to know I didn't mean it. Baby, I just want to be with you. I should be with you.
So I've gotten questions in the past on why we keep our cat food in our closet. And the reason for that is because we feed our cats in the bathroom, because otherwise our dog Emma will just eat their food right up the second we put it down. She definitely seems to prefer cat food over her dog food for some reason. And so for that reason, we end up feeding them in our bathroom. But Noah has been getting into the bad habit of feeding them for us without supervision. And so he will come in our bathroom and just feed them. And then I come in and I have this huge mess that I have to clean up. So that's something that I'm trying to work on with him. But that's why we had all this cat food laying all over the floor, is because Noah was trying to help out and feed the cats for me.
'Cause I messed it up and there you go. There you go, walking out that door. It felt so close, closer than it felt before. And yeah, I know that I always hurt your feelings. Yeah, I know that you'll never be forgiving me, and I just want you to know I didn't mean it. Baby, I just want to be with you. I should be with you.
Once the counters were all cleared off and wiped off, I just started cleaning our mirrors, and I'm just using my e-cloths to clean our mirrors. So I'm just using the general purpose cloth, and I just get that wet with water and wipe everything down, and then I dry the mirrors off and polish it with our glass and polishing cloth. The very last thing that I needed to do was just to go ahead and vacuum the floors in our bedroom. And then once that was done, our messy house transformation was complete. And let me tell you guys, it felt so good. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope this gave you all the cleaning motivation you needed today, plus a little extra. I made it a little long for you guys to go ahead and get all the cleaning motivation that you could possibly need. Do not forget to check out that HelloFresh link down in the description box if you want to try them out. And like I said, using my code, you can get $80 off your first month with them. I hope you guys are having an amazing week. Do not forget to subscribe down below if you are not already, and I will see you in my next one.